everybody, it's Deb here with Country Craft Creations and Creative Life, and today we are going to be using this little frame here from your Craftology box. So today is I think the fourth project that we're going to be doing from the Craftology box from January's 2018 using Authentique Dame Collection, which is simply gorgeous. So excited about this project. I don't know how it's going to turn out, y'all. You know how I am. I like to kind of just go with the flow, but I do know you are going to need a few items for this project. You're going to need your frame, okay? And the frame measures about 5 by 6, okay? So that is the measurement of the frame. And you can find this frame over at www.Country Craft Creations. Tamara sells this frame in her store along with the acetate that goes with this frame. And here it is. So the acetate goes right on top of that frame. I don't know if y'all can see that. I might have to, let me open up my window real quick, y'all. Sorry. Or my shades. There we go. Maybe that might help a little bit. Let me turn on a light here. Let me see. Maybe if I get a colored paper, y'all can see it. There we go. So this is the acetate. Okay, she sells that in her store. And then there's also like a back cover to the frame that is chipboard. So you can also buy that in the store as well. So anyway, and then you're also going to need, I'm going to use a folder, an embossing folder. So we're going to be dry embossing this in the frame, okay? And then I'm going to be using some gesso, which you can find over at Tamara's store. I know she has a limited supply, but I'm going to go ahead and paint this onto the frame after I run it through the Big Kick. So we're going to be using that, and then to go over that, I might go ahead and use some of the Pearl Essence, and let's see here. The Pearl Essence that I'm going to be using is the Coral, because I like it. It has like a really nice shabby chic type look to it, like a pinky color, so I thought I would use that. If I don't think Tamara has this in her shop anymore, but you might want to look, but I'm going to go ahead and use that. You could also use maybe a paint if you wanted to. You could use a pink paint, or whatever you have on hand, okay? If you have some sprays, or if you have ink even, which is a good idea. I didn't even think about that till just now, but we could use some Tim Holtz inks, and you could find or get the pink, like a pink color to make it like a shabby chic. I guess it would be maybe the Victorian Velvet would be nice. Ooh. So maybe that might work. I might do that instead. So anyway, so we're going to be using that. So you'll need your heat gun, and then you'll need, what else will you need? And then just your basic items. So let's go ahead and get started. So, oh, and you're going to need a plain piece of paper, just to cut out your square. So I have a piece of 12 by 12 here, but I just need to cut it out to fit over this, okay, or to fit under, behind the frame. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to go ahead and do the frame. So I'm going to clear all of these items out of the way. Okay, and I'm going to actually look for and I have a sponge there for my ink. And I'm going to bring over my Big Kick, and I'm going to move some other items over the way. We also might use some of the sequins that are from the Craftology box, and also some of the little blue fern seedlings that are so super cute. These are sweet peas, and love these guys, so super cute. So you're going to go ahead and get your Big Kick, or whatever you use to die cut or emboss with. You're going to go ahead and put on 1/2, because it won't fit the whole frame in your embossing folder. And so I'm going to go ahead and put this through. Hopefully it'll... Okay, you guys, I'm back. I had to find another plate for my Big Kick to get the frame to go through. So you're going to go ahead and put your frame in your embossing folder, and then you're going to go ahead and have it run through. Okay, so just like this. Okay, and I kind of messed up on mine because I wasn't watching where it was going, but it should not do that. So when you do yours, because like I said, I wasn't watching where mine was going, and so that's why I did that. And then you're just going to set it back down through, okay, along with your embossing folder, and then you're going to go ahead and kick it back through again, okay? And then you should have your frame should look like this, okay? Let me put that back down. Okay, so you'll have it like that. Now we're just going to go ahead and put some gesso on that. Go ahead and get this all cleared up and moved out of the way. Okay, so then once we're done with this, then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to apply my gesso, but I'm going to get my little mat here. Okay, so my other mat doesn't get dirty, and I'm going to grab my gesso. Okay, and I'm just going to grab a little foam thingy. Usually I use the square ones, but I'm using this type, or this one today. So I'm just going to go ahead and scoop some of that out. Okay, and I'm just going to put it on my mat, just like that. Okay, and I'm just going to go along. Now I'm just going to lightly put it on because I want the pattern to show through, so I don't want it like super thick. Okay, you guys, so I'm just going to do it like that, and there we go, just like that. Okay, just super light, just like that. Okay, and maybe a little bit more. Okay, just like that. And then I'm just going to scoop the rest of this up and stick that back in my jar right there. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to get a wipey and wipe my hands, and then we're going to move this stuff out of the way. Okay, so now that we have our frame done, I'm going to go ahead and heat emboss it, or heat it so it dries quicker. Okay, and or actually we'll go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and set this aside. Okay, and let that dry, air dry a little. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set this aside, and we're going to go ahead and cut our papers and do all that good stuff. So our next thing is we're going to cut our paper, and we need it 5 by 6. So we're just going to go ahead and cut 6. Actually, I could do 5. Okay, this is not working. So, turn it over. 5. Ours will do 6. Let's just do 6. Maybe that's what it was telling me. Okay, 6 by 5. Okay. So you will need some 6 by 5. Okay. And then after we do that, then we're going to go ahead and do like a back on that. So I think I'm going to do, let's see, I wanted to use like one of the, I love this little gal right here. I think she's just so pretty. And so I think I'm going to cut her out. And so I'm just going to go ahead and cut her out just like that. I don't know why that didn't cut. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and I think I'm going to sit her just like this, but I want a back on this, so I think I'm going to go ahead, I don't know, what do y'all think? So we've got that. I do have some lace, like that lacy pattern that you get of that. And then I have the bottles. Oh, the bottles look nice. Maybe we'll do the bottles. So we'll go ahead and do the bottles. Okay, so I need this cut. It's 5 by 6 is what our frame is. So I think we need this at 5 and let's do 5 3/4. Okay, so we'll do 5 3/4 by 4 3/4. And hopefully I cut that right. Let me grab my frame real quick. Yep. Okay. So I think I'm going to go ahead and edge this. Okay. And I'm going to edge it in black. I really like this paper set, y'all. So pretty. So shabby chic. So I'm going to go ahead and set this right here like that. Okay, so hopefully this works. Ah! Alrighty then. Well. Well, isn't that just funny? Okie dokie. Well, you know, something happens in every single one of my videos. And, you know, you just gotta roll with the punches, I guess, huh? So, it's always, you know, comical here. So, it's never serious. So, I guess that's a plus, right? So, okay. So, I am going to wash out my lid, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so as I was looking at my frame, I noticed that this side this is not going to fit it'll fit, but it's going to cover up the really pretty parts of this frame here. So I decided to go ahead and cut out another sheet and made it 6 by 5 this way. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that on. Okay. And that's okay if we have a back to that. I mean, you know, we were gonna decorate that anyway, so that's all right. So we're gonna stick this on this way. Okay. And just kind of flatten that out. Alright, so then now our little image here is going to be like that. Our frame will sit on top of that, okay? And we're also going to be using some foam tape. So you want to make sure you have some foam tape. But before we get started with this, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to color this in. So I went ahead and grabbed, actually I grabbed 2 different inks. I grabbed the Distress ink. I did Victoria Velvet and then one. I'm just double checking. I'm making sure that I have the right one. so okay, and then I'm going to bring my paper over because I don't want to slide around. So I'm just going to hold it down and I'm just going to go around my image. Okay. Just go around your embossed frame here, okay? And I'm thinking, as I'm looking at this, I'm thinking I might go ahead and use some of that other one, because I'm thinking this may be a little darker than what I wanted, but we'll go ahead and finish it out. That way it's all uniform. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and cover that up, peel this one off, put it on the back of there, grab the worn lipstick, okay, and put my little pad on that, and I'm going to go ahead and go around, and I think that gives me more of the pinky look that I was going for. Okay, and you're just going to go all the way around your frame. I still may even add some of that the Pearl Essence, just because I like that kind of shiny look. So we'll see how that goes. So we're going to take that off of there, put that on there. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and grab just a bit. I just want to see how it looks. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do a little corner here. Let's see. Let's do it right here. Oh yeah, that looks really nice. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of this. Okay. And you're just going to add it a little bit everywhere. You don't need a whole bunch. Just going to kind of give it a little bit of a shiny. Okay. I love it. I love how it's looking, y'all. Love it. So there you go. So, okay, so if you have some of these Pearl Essence, then you want to go ahead and do that. Okay, if you don't, that's okay. You know, you can use, if you have like sprays or whatever else you have laying around, you can use that. I'm just going to wipe my hands off real quick. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and heat this up, okay, and move our little picture here, okay, and I'm going to go ahead and pop this up with some foam tape. So while this is kind of drying, okay, we are going to heat dry it, but I want to put some foam tape on that little picture there. So you're just going to go ahead and cut 4 squares, okay. So we're just going to put some foam tape here in the squares. And I am going to go ahead and grab my black little thing, and I'm just going to go around it, okay, just to kind of give it a little shadow. I think the pink and the black is just gorgeous, y'all. Ugh, love it. And then we're just going to go ahead and set that right there, right in the middle, just like that, okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab my heat gun, okay, and I'm going to dry this. Okay, so then the next thing you're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put some foam tape on here, okay, before we do that, though, we need to glue down our acetate. So you're going to grab your acetate, okay, your little window, and you're just going to go ahead and put your glue right on the edge of your acetate. Just right down the edging of the acetate. Okay. And you're going to go ahead and put that right down on top of your frame. Okay, then you're going to go ahead and just go around it. Make sure it's adhered, press down. Okay. Just like that. So now you have your frame. Okay. Just like that. Okay, now we can go ahead and add our foam tape. And I just need to cut mine down a little bit because mine is a little bit long. So I usually cut it down the center. Okay, so to make our little frame here a little bit more interesting, I am going to be adding some beads to it, and so I thought it would be like really pretty to just add some up in the corners here, sporadic all over, because this is another way that you could use your seedlings. So to do that, I'm going to go ahead and grab a piece of paper. So I'm just going to fold this paper in half here. I'm looking to see if I had actually, you know what? Actually, I have a box right here, so I'm going to use this little box. So how we're going to do this is you're going to go ahead and grab some of your glue. Okay, and you're just going to go ahead and kind of put it up in the corner, just like that. Okay, you're going to grab your seeds, and you're just going to put them on there like that. Now your glue may show through. See how it's kind of showing white? But that's okay, because your glue is going to dry white, so it's going to dry clear, I mean, so you're not going to have that. Okay, so so I'm just going to put some down here a little bit, and you know, you can do whatever, you know, if you want some in here, around and through here. You know, you don't have to have it uniform like that. You can have it however you want. So the beads just stick to whatever you're putting them on. So I thought it would be a nice little touch to our little frame here. And you can actually, you know, if you didn't want them there, you can actually kind of scoot them off a little bit if you wanted to. So it's however you want to decorate your little frame here. So I'm going to add a little bit more there, and then add some here. I mean, not only are these seedlings good for like a shaker card, but you can use them, you know, within your mixed media as well. So, and I know I'm making a mess on my table here, but I'm just going to add, I think I'm going to grab some of these that are on my table, and I'm just going to go ahead and put them on there like this. So there you go. So I think that's how I kind of want to do mine. I added a little bit right in through here. Okay. All right, so there we go. So there's our frame, and then I'm going to add some of the sequins too. So let me grab these beads off my desk, and I'm going to go ahead and shake them all down in through here. Put these all back in through here. And okay, Alrighty, so there we go. So after we do that, then I'm going to go ahead and start decorating. So I thought we'd go ahead and put our frame on. Okay, so we're going to put our frame on in here. So we're just going to go ahead, and I'm going to turn it this way. Okay, and I want to make sure that I'm straight on here. So got it. Yep. Okay, we're going to do it this way. Actually, maybe we'll do it this way. So, I turn it this way, and we are good here, and we're good there. Okay, so there's our frame. So there we go. So I do have a little bit of white showing down here and on the side, and I thought, you know, I could just go ahead and cut that off. So if you wanted to do that, you could go ahead and just trim that down. I mean, you know, it's not... It's going to be your back, so nobody's going to really see it. Okay, so there we go. And then as far as this part goes, we're just going to go and trim that down just a bit. And there you go. So, so then I thought maybe for for the around the frame, I thought it would be really pretty to add some flowers, and so I've been struggling with what flowers I want to put on here. So just going to add some flowers here, okay, and I think I'm going to add a couple of these little guys. Now these flowers are from my stash, okay. They are not from Tamara's shop. Okay. Alright, y'all, so there's our frame. So now we just need to figure out how we're going to hang it. So I think I'm going to move this. It's not dried yet, so I think I might have to hot glue that, y'all. I think that is more the center right here. So let's see if it sticks down. So I want to go ahead and put probably a couple of holes right here on the ends, so we can put some seam binding on here and tie it together. Okay, and there you go. So we already covered the back, so so you can cover the back if you'd like of your paper, and then and you're done. So I hope you like this little project. I thought it turned out super cute. And now you have a wall hanging for your craft room if you do shabby chic theme, or if you have a bathroom, you can hang this in there. You know, I would advise to get maybe some of that Mod Podge, maybe go over it a little bit through, so that way it maybe doesn't tend, I don't know if it'll buckle or not because of the steam in the showers and stuff like that. I don't know. But maybe that might help. But anyway, I thought it's turned out super cute, you guys. So I hope you like it, and stay tuned. I have some more items for you. Okay? Bye.